everybody, welcome to this week's Racks and Tracks. We're still down in South Africa with PJ Safaris, and we're having a great time. Jim and Tammy, they had to take off. Jim ended up taking, I think, 6 beautiful animals, so he had a great time down here. We still have another week left, and we got a few animals on our list yet, so don't go anywhere. Well, Eugene, what's the plan today? What are you thinking?
All right, today we're going to sit in a different spot.
Okay.
It's actually the same spot we were yesterday, but the wind wasn't terrible, so after we left, sent the guys out to put us a pop-up blind on a different direction. It's a good area for eland, zebra, kudu. So the first decent animal that comes in, we'll take the opportunity on.
Sounds like a plan to me. We sat here yesterday and the wind was in the wrong direction, like you said. We had a lot of animals come in here yesterday. We spooked them out because of the wind it is. If you scan over to this blind over here, look at this blind that he set up. You have to step backwards a little bit and look at this blind. You can hardly see it's a blind because it's in a little dark hole. And that's it. So, all right, well, let's get in there and let's see what happens. Worth waiting for right there, buddy. That's a big eland.
Oh, you heard that? When I looked through here, I just saw that great thing coming through. Great job.
God.
Great job.
We smoked it. All right, about 10 minutes ago, we just shot a big eland. I mean, huge. It was nice.
Yeah.
He goes, eland, and at first I thought, what eland? I looked over there, and out of the little crack of one of the windows, I could see this monster coming in. I mean, this thing had a big old dark mane on it, big black face, and I think I made a good shot at him. Do you think so?
It looked like a perfect shot. The situation was perfect. A little bit quartering away. Looked like you hit him right in the crease, behind the shoulder. I think we have a dead eland.
Yeah, buddy. Always wanted to kill one of these monsters. Well, I got one now, I hope. We ain't got him on the ground yet, but we called in one of the trackers, and between these two guys, I mean, we are going to find this thing, so I'm not concerned at all. These guys can track caterpillars across rock piles, so, and this is a big animal, so let's see what we can do.
Yeah, let's do that.
Right here. Well, we got on the track here. We've taken it probably, I'm guessing, at least 100 yards already. I could have asked for a better shot than I made. Trackers are still on it up here. We're still on track, so stay with us and hopefully before long I can show you a big eland. Look at the size of this thing, dude. Come on, my man. Good tracking, guys. Look at the size of this thing. Oh my gosh, it looks like an elephant. Whoa. Come on up here, baby chickens. Huh? I don't even know what to say. Look at the size of this guy. Well, I'll tell you what, I'd love to give a great thanks, man, to PJ Safari. You guys have some great animals here, man. We've seen some nice animals this week. We worked a little hard, but like you say, the weather had a lot to do with it, the wind. I tell you what, I really enjoyed it, too. I really did. Thank you very much for inviting us out. And I don't know what to say, man. I'm beside myself. I'm excited. This is one heck of a big bull. You like to add anything?
Well, Ray, when we spoke about it in the States, we knew that we are going to do an early season bow hunt.
Correct.
It's not always the perfect time of year to do the bow hunting. But like you see, I mean, if we put in a bit of extra time and a bit of extra effort, you can still harvest these great old trophies.
It pays off.
They pay off, yeah.
And we spent a lot of time in the blind, I know that.
We spent a lot of time on the blind. We've covered a couple of miles walking and stalking.
Yeah, we did.
And yeah, you did some great shooting. Obviously, the equipment you use is top notch. And
yeah, Prime
can't ask for
Bows.
better.
Prime Bows, thank you very much for Prime and Luminox. I'll tell you what, they did the job. Put a nice hole in that thing. It still went a long ways. But like I say, this is a big animal. You know, it's a huge, huge animal. You said you've tracked him a couple of days already.
Yeah, I mean, eland is Africa's biggest antelope. I mean, that already tells you what you were shooting at.
Yep.
You shot one of the biggest antelopes on the continent. And yeah, they can take a punch. I mean, it's a little bit bigger than the Diker.
Today we harvest this big pig here, so I'm really excited. And thank you very much. Like I said, if anybody interested in coming out here to PJ Safari, you can look them up on my website, racksandtracks.net. And I tell you what, you won't regret coming out. It is a lot of fun. He's got a lot of animals. He's got some huge country out here. So thank you again.
Thank you, Ray.
Well, I'll tell you what, those elands are huge. We sat in that blind for what, about a day and a half. It was hot, about 90 degrees, 95 degrees. It was hot in there. All of a sudden, we heard this thing coming. I tell you what, it was a thrill to kill an animal that big. That's the largest antelope in the world. So hey, we're going to take a quick commercial break right now. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Heart to Heart in Allegan and Hamilton, providing quality resale items at affordable prices. Proceeds support the Ministry of Love Inc. of Northwest Allegan County. Donations accepted at both locations.
Just got my truck serviced by Denoyer Chevrolet. That gives me the confidence to get back into the backcountry. Get your truck down, get it serviced at Denoyer's.
Nobody just gives you the title of most accurate bow on the planet. It needs to be earned. Earned by creating a parallel cam technology. Earned by uniting strength and balance. Prime defines accuracy. Prime, where accuracy is everything.
Well, Eugene, we've had a very successful week. We've had a lot of fun. We've seen a lot of animals. We've got one day left. What's our plan for the day? I know we changed up a little bit. We're going to do something a little different.
Yeah, I think this morning we have decided to only go out a bit later. Most of the activities from 10:11 onwards. So it's now around about 8:30. We'll head into the blind, probably be there just after 9. And then maybe just set it out till after 2, when we've seen the activity dies down again till late afternoon.
Sounds like a plan to me. I'll tell you what, it's long sits in those blinds. Temperature is a little bit warm and it's pretty hot in those blinds. It probably gets to about 80 degrees or so in those blinds. So, yeah, well, that's a good plan. Let's see what happens. We killed a beautiful eland yesterday. I seen what is that, what is that little guy?
Steinbach?
Steinbach. I seen a real nice Steinbach last night. I actually took a shot at it. I thought I hit it, but we reviewed the tape when we got back, and I actually looked like it either bounced off his back or bounced off his horn, so no luck. So maybe today that Stein may come back in, and I hope to nail me a nice Stein, or maybe a zebra still on my list, or I like to kill me a oryx. So let's see what happens. Stay with us.
Separated. Oh, they're pretty.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Yeah.
These things for a lot of years. I finally got one. This is a little diker. It's not a monster, I don't think, is it? It's a good diker. I'm happy. That thing's gonna be full mounted in my living room. Look at the size of this thing. Let's go. That's what we're talking about. a few minutes ago, we had a big diker come in 20 yards. I could not get a shot at it. Stood right here 20 yards, turned around and walked away from us. 15 minutes later, here comes this nice impala. Looked like about a 20-incher. I bumped. We're just sit tight. Let's see what happens. We still got about maybe 40 minutes of daylight left. We might be able to do a double tonight. Stay with us. Don't go anywhere. All right, we got a little bit of light left. I just shot a beautiful impala. I come up through here. We're going to get on this trail right now and follow us. Let's see if we can find it. There it is right there, buddy. There it is. There's the impala. Look at the size of this. Oh, that is a good impala. Look at this thing. Oh, that's an old one too, man. Look at the rings on that thing. Man, I'll tell you what, that Havoc, holy cow. That's what the Havoc does right there. He didn't go maybe 75 yards. Wow. Look at this. Flew right through that puppy. Nothing. Let me go back and find that arrow. That's a, look at the size of that thing. Wow, that's gonna look pretty on the wall. Well, thank you very much again. That was exciting, man. We've seen some nice animals today. This impala came in, and that was on my list, so we ended up taking him. That's got to be about a 21 incher probably. I don't know. Pretty nice buck. Pretty happy with it. PJ Safaris right here, guys. Tell you what, you want a good time. He's got some animals. Now, what do you actually look for when you score these things to say, hey, this is a good buck, let's shoot it?
Well, Ray, the first thing I'm looking at is when the impala approach is when the ear is normally up. So you are looking for the horn to actually make his first bend or curl.
Okay.
Just outside of the ear. And once you have that, then you try to look from the side. And this is what we call the saddle. And you try to see how deep it falls back. So already on the ear, it's as just a little bit wider than the ear. If you look at the saddle, it's falling back nicely. And then the third thing I'm looking at is the tips. An old impala will wear down the tips. This is a mature animal, but not very old yet. So
okay.
The tips is probably as long as it will be. From here on, it will just start going down. So once you have about a 4.5, 5-inch tip, you know you have a good impala.
Well, we got ourselves a good impala.
Great stuff.
Nice, man. Thank you so much again. I appreciate it.
Big pleasure.
Well, let's get him. One nice thing here is going to be a little bit easier to load than that blue wildebeest, huh?
Yeah, I think me and you can do this one.
I think so too. Let's do it. All right. Tried. That was our last night, so we're heading back to camp right now. So let's do it. Let's do it.
We're down here in South Africa at PJ Safaris. We're having a great time. Let's take a quick look at our sponsors.
Raptor Razor brings you the most innovative knife for hunters that has ever been developed. With a revolutionary design, Raptor Razor cuts quick and clean, saving you time in the field. These knives are strong, lightweight, multifunctional, and easy to clean with easy grip, non-slip, ambidextrous handles, Raptor Razor takes field dressing to a whole new level. For more info or to find a dealer near you, visit www.raptorrazor.com.
Stop by Bunker Hill Chill and Grill in Burnups, Michigan. They have great food, plenty of big screens to watch all your favorite sports, and an outside patio that seats over 80 people for all your entertainment needs.
Here at Racks and Tracks TV, we love our Shadow Hunter blinds. They are quiet, have tons of space inside, and keep you protected from the elements. And the best part is, wildlife have no problem getting right up next to them. Check them out at shadowhunterblinds.com.
Well, I'll tell you what, Eugene, we had a great 10 days, man. We had a lot of fun. I really appreciate you inviting us up here and doing this hunt with you. I actually took the animals that I was really looking for. I'd like to shot a couple more animals. We've seen a lot of animals. We had a great time. Denise, you had a lot of fun up here too.
It was a lot of fun.
You would like to say anything about the safari we were on in this 10 days?
Saw a lot of animals. Got a nice African tan. Ate some really good food.
Yeah.
And
the food was great.
the accommodations are just impeccable. Very, very nice.
Well, hey, Eugene, anybody interested in coming up and doing a safari here at PJ's Lodge, what do they got to do?
Well, first of all, Ray, they can visit our website at pjsafaris.com.
Okay.
We also, during January and February, we visit quite a lot of outdoor hunting shows all over the States. On our website, all that information will be there towards the end of this year as well. So everybody or anybody that would like to come and have a personal meeting with us, they can come to any of these hunting shows and meet us there. And then also on your website, I think that our link will be up there.
That's correct. It'll be on the bottom of the screen. Plus, you go to racksandtracks.net and he'll pull up PJ Safari right there. And I'm sure you got a list of all of your locations you're going to be in the States on your website. So
we put that up on the website as well. Yeah. And I mean, people can feel free to ask us any questions. If there's any inquiries, just shoot us an email, and we try to get back to them as soon as possible.
Well, there you go. We had a great time. I also like to give you this knife from Outdoor Edge that we give to all of our hunting places that we go. It's actually an Outdoor Edge knife with a swing blade on it, and it's got the Racks and Tracks signature engraved into it. Next, it flips over for a gutting knife. So anyhow, here you go, my man.
Well, thanks very much, Ray.
You're more than welcome.
I think this knife will do a lot of work this season.
I'm sure it will.
Ahead of us.
The animals you got over here, I'm sure so. Well, hey everybody, we hope you enjoyed today's show as much as we enjoy bringing it to you. Until next week, I'm Ray Colvin.
I'm Denise Havernick.
And we'll see you right here on Racks and Tracks. Hi everybody, Ray Colvin, Racks and Tracks TV. Today we're going to talk about ropes. The rope you use to pull your bow up with. A lot of people use these crank ropes, which are okay, which are great, but then you got to carry that crank with you. I like to just use a regular rope, shove it in my pocket, but it seems like every time I get out there in the middle of the night, I'm out there in the dark trying to get this rope untangled. It's usually got knots in it, and it's just nothing but a pain in the butt to get this thing untangled. So I'm going to show you a secret on how to roll your rope up to where you never have a knot again. Okay, you take your fingers like this. That's all you're doing. Putting these 3 fingers, locking them in, putting this thing anywhere you want to get it started. That's all you want to do. I put it in between there, and I start like this. And I come around my pinky, back around my thumb. So all you're doing is winding that back and forth. Fairly simple. And it doesn't take any longer to do this than it does wad that thing up and shove it in your pocket, then have to fight with it the next time you want to use it. Okay, this is fairly simple. You get to the end now, you use enough rope, you just grab a hold of this, you wrap this end around it, and you shove it in your pocket. Now, next time you want to use it, it's dark time, of course. You take this thing, you drop her out. There's no knots, no nothing. I mean, it's a clean rope all the way to the end. I'm Ray Colvin. That's your Tech Tip of the Week.
Racks and Tracks is proud to be sponsored by these fine products.